Hey there, fellow Neecotons. It's been a while, so I haven't checked my pocket, not my pocketbook, not my top pocket, side pocket, or back pocket. My pockets. Alright, I haven't done one of those. What's in my pocket? Talking about the market of lately. It's early 2022. Happy New Year. If no one I'm telling you so. I want to be the first to tell you Happy New Year as we go into the second week of 2022. I hope you already make a resolution, written them down, and taking active role in getting them done. You can, resolution, as you already know, it's a long word, but it's close to goals, setting your agenda, your personal agenda, right? Getting stuff done. It's a chores. It's a big fancy thing, It's a big fancy chore. How about that? Yeah. But some of these chores don't happen on a regular basis. So the sun is warm. As I show you my sunglasses, I'm out here. I take my glasses off. See my picture. My resolution is not to get a haircut yet. Alright? I might end up doing so, but I'm not planning on yet. I'm still on this experimental journey to see the effect of growing out of here, living in the ages before now. We consciously know and aware of the effect that it might cause on our health, on our body, on our image. Like I always say, and Neecogoods.com image service, I always place that 4 months in our thoughts. But I'm not gonna make a goal of cutting my hair because I wanna see how long it grow and the effect on feeding and overall well-being. Does it matter? I have some idea, but I have to actively engage others to see their reaction, maybe a before and a after image. And if you want to be part of that reaction squad, you can send me an email or send me a video text or a text or however, just contact me. You can go to the video page and the description box, or you can send me an email. I'm pretty sure I have updated my profile info and a proper contact way. But if you don't know, or if you can't find, you can always contact me at 801-872-3376. So that's how I look at in January, going on the second week of January 2022. So, the expectation for the new year are bigger than my possibilities. And with God's help, I am certain that I'll be able to, achieve, if not all of my objective. Another fancy word for goal resolution. Anyhow, back to what's in my pocket. And I have talked about, I always find card, like credit card, debit card, social security card, my ID card, some kind of card, my worker identification card, a business card that always comes up, business card, yeah. But now I'm gonna ask the question: how many layers to a credit card? I've destroyed this one. Obviously this looks like a corporate one. It's not being in Neecogoods.com, but I have discovered, I went ahead and I'm getting a new card, so this is no longer valid. This one isn't valid for at least for today and yeah and ahead. So I have counted so far 5 layers, but I think it's 6 with all the glue layers. I think that adds as 1. So I'm gonna consider it 5. It's 5 obvious layers, maybe 6 obvious layers, but I know it's more like 5. Being this portion here, it's glued on to a portion that give its weight. So I'm gonna identify the layers. So first we have the branded layer. That means it identifies the company that issues it and the ways of transaction using it. And then a second layer is the cellophane, which is look like a file. This give it its appeal. This is like, this make a big differentiating as far as the visual image. It might give a matte or shine or glassy effect, but this is the big deal portion. This is the wow factor right here. This portion, it's not as important, but it's when you want to add a touch of class and extra dimension. You want to separate yourself from the pack, or you want to be a category of one, much like how Neecogoods.com is and the whole Neeco brand. So this is it. This is the magic, if you will. So you have another weighted portion that holds these 2 first layers together, and it also included the magnetic and the chip right here. This is the chip. The chip that stores all the data, all of the demographic data that the card issues to you, and you're the person who identify as the owner of the card and such. So this is the technology. This is the inescapable modern day technology that's embedded in this card. So several things you can do with this NFC. You can do NFC non-contact, which is beam, and other feature that are digital. So that's a layer. This is the chip layer, if you will. So that's the third layer. And if you want to also count the glue, this is the magnetic strip layer that identifies with the chip, that actually makes the connection between the chip and the magnetic portion. I'm going to show you the magnetic portion when I get to that layer. And it also has a second glue strip, right? This is the glue strip. This is connected to the magnetic strip. When you swipe, technology that you use. You still use it currently, but it was more prevalent maybe 10 years ago. The swipe. So on the swipe card or the swipe layer, it's as thick as the third layer. It gives it the weight and the body and it adds to the feel of the card. And then I think this is the last layer, which is the 5th layer, and this is the back where the magnetic strip. It's full of metal and other contact information. It has in the strip here, it has magnetic in it where you latch on to the swiping portion of the machine. If you ever been to the store and see the processing machine, and when it process your payment, this what it gets latched on to the machine, and it delivers to your card or to the the merchant, the price and so forth, and the amounts and the location and so forth. So that's the last layer, and also on this last layer, it details the the user agreement and the description of the card and how to contact them and what type of card is on it. And he also gives them, any other relative trademark information on the card. So it's a layer that's as important as the cellophane layer, you know? So, and some of these new cards, they have their the card holder information, the card number, and the other information on the back side here, and also the signature portion, which is important to identify the card holder. Is match up the signature on it. And I think that's about wrap it up with all the. I'm actually giving you the vitals, more information that you will need if you would want to create a card and go in the card business. It's not a really profitable business. I think you'd probably be do better if you sell the raw material, like the other plastic and so forth, and maybe recycle them and then repurpose them as a recyclable high value material to make card. So that's there you have it. This is it's a business debit card. This is a business debit card. So you can go check out Neco there. So that's about wrap it up. Obviously this card is destructed. It cannot be used. Even if you make an attempt to put it back together, it will not function. So yeah, you see what I'm doing in my video? Not inside but outdoors. Yeah, that's where the charm of the the new arena exists. So there you have it. And what else in my pocket? More card. Well, here I have a very interesting designed holder for my phone. It doesn't have a pocket. It's made out of material, apparel, fiber material, fabric, if you will. I have an inner portion which is made of socks material, and I can store my phone in here. I have purposely designed it for my phone, so you can put that there. These are strategies. You can always eat your lunch and have things to expound on, things to do. You don't have to twiddle your finger or sit there and watch TV. Enjoy the outdoors. Take a stroll on the riverside, and as always, you can do it right next to the fern. So I'm going to put away this in my left pants pocket. Is empty. My right pocket has more card in it, and my back pocket has money. Yeah, money. Cash is king. Even in the days of cryptocurrency, cash is still king. If you're stuck on an island, you need cash, man. If you're stuck on an island, you're gonna need cash. So cash is always a winning bargain anywhere. When your computer is dead, when your cell phone is dead, cash wins. Yep. So never leave your cash. And never forget it. You can always invest in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and make more cash. But you always want to have some cash on you, whether it's $1 or $100. You want to have that on you, my friend. All right. So as we teach one, we learn from the other. They got a dime bag here. It's pretty interesting. So if you pull up here, you'll get into it. So from the avenue into your mind and out of your pocket, this card is now destructed. I've sent for one, and I should receive it in about maybe 2 weeks, no lesser than that. So I'm expecting it, and I'll get it. So make sure you get everything when you do these stuff, because your mind sometimes wander away, fishing in the archives of nothingness. We watch TV, we watch video, you do the investments, and you do that type of investment, and you do real estate, and you just eat and lounge because you have 10,000 shares of company XYZ, and you're well off, so now you have to go out and participate. You have to get out of your family office. You have to get out of your big comfy couch, and you have to go make somebody else happy. They're not gonna buy one share or try to get to your 10,000, but they're gonna have a job. So you have to go out there and support the local restaurants and the recreational facilities. You can buy a bike for a day, or rent a bike for a day. You have to use up your service, right? And your service is you and your money. So don't forget others while you're profiting from them. All right. So support them. You don't have to support the company you invest all the time. You can even create a company, even if you're losing money, it's gonna be well worth it. So appreciate you viewing this. It's one of those informative vlog that you sit down and wonder, what is that guy talking about, right? Money gotta make. Nowadays, when you come into the judicial system and street justice, there's only a few ways to make it, to do things unique, right? You can't go and beat up somebody and feel them, and you have to either talk to them or walk them out, right? It's just that simple, right? So I'm not gonna do any more talking, because I think I've breached my allotted standard time. So catch you on the highway. All right, and I'll see you around.